everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a review on the Bboyan Base Maker color correcting primers. There are 4 different colors here, and I'm going to compare them a little bit to another brand that I have, another Korean brand. This is from Peripera. These are the Bboyan milk blurs, and I have a full video dedicated to those in case you're interested in those. But today I'm going to be covering these. I'm going to show you swatches of them, including before and after on my skin, so that way you can get an idea of how much color is to them and kind of how it changes the color of the skin. So the size of these are 20 grams and the price of them kind of fluctuates. I got mine from Rose Shop. The last time I looked up the price, they were $3.87 a piece for these, so I think definitely pretty reasonable pricing. And they also have 3 different foundation colors in this formula. I only have the lightest one. That one's called Vanilla Beige. The first color is 101. This one is the glow one, so this kind of gives like a highlighting color to the skin. The next one is 102. This one is Bboyan. This one actually is a white tinted one, so this is kind of going to whiten or lighten the appearance of your skin. The next one is 103. This one is the pink one, which obviously gives a pink cast to the skin. And then the final one is 104 in the green one. This one is good for canceling out kind of redness to the skin. So this is the before and after for the glow corrector. And I find that this one on camera is not showing up as true as it does in person. In person, it just kind of gives this nice glowy kind of luminous look to the skin. This is the before and after for the Bboyan corrector. For me, I don't really feel the need for the whitening one. I'm very white to begin with, so I don't really need the whitening lightning one, but I do have that one for obviously comparisons. This is the before and after for the pink corrector. The pink one is also, for me personally, not my favorite just because my skin kind of has a lot of pinkness to it already, so I find that the pink one doesn't really work for me so much. This is the before and after for the mint corrector. And then my second favorite is the mint colored one. This one is good for kind of counteracting any redness. Again, I have a lot of like kind of pink tones to my skin, so this just neutralizes that. So again, I have a whole other video compared to the Peripera Bboyan, but how I find that these differ from each other. Number one, there are not as many colors of the Bboyan one. There's the yellow, the peach, and then the whitening one. So of course with the Bboyan ones, you also have the whitening and the peach kind of color corrector, but then you also have the green one and then the highlighty kind of one. And the size comparison, the Bboyan ones are 20 grams and the Bboyan ones, the mini ones, are 25 milliliters, but I do believe they sell a larger size. And I believe I got the 3 of the mini ones in a set for around $6, so the price seems pretty comparable. So how these products are similar, obviously they're both color correcting products. I do find that the Bboyan brand colors are overall just a little bit more saturated in color, and I also find that the Bboyan ones are a little bit more of a thicker kind of feeling. The Peripera ones are a little bit thinner. I find that they blend in super easily and they're a little bit more of just a slightly waterier texture. I also feel that the Bboyan ones are slightly better if you have more oily skin, just because they are a little bit more thicker and a little bit, not necessarily mattifying, but they do kind of naturally just kind of have that kind of mattifying quality because it is a thicker consistency. The Peripera ones all have different scents. The peach one is obviously like peach scented, the banana one's banana scented, and then the white one is just kind of like a light powder kind of scent. And all the Bboyan ones all have the same kind of light powder scent to them. For me personally, I kind of prefer the Peripera Bboyan ones just because of the thinner consistency. Makes it easier to really blend into my skin, but I find both of them work well. I just find that the thinner ones are just easier to blend in general, but the Bboyan ones do have a more noticeable color effect. But overall, I don't think you can go wrong with either of these if you are looking for inexpensive color correctors. Of course, you can use them and mix and match for certain areas. So if you have a lot of redness in one area, but you have you want to kind of lighten another area, you can mix and match them and make them work together. So overall, I would recommend both of these. It just kind of depends on your needs. Obviously, the color selection also matters. My favorite one of the Bboyan ones is actually the yellow one, which there is not a yellow corrector in the Bboyan brand, but I still think they're both great. So it just really depends on what kind of colors you're looking for, and do you prefer more of like a thicker one or a thinner one. It just kind of depends on your preference, but both of these I think are really great color correctors and really easy to use and very affordable. So that is it for my review of the Bboyan Base Maker color correctors. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. Until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.